So how does this
Welcome
door
back,
open?
everybody.
How did this door open?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Rose. It's a pleasure to have you back on the Fire and Flames Cometh channel with my ever-annoying, chaotic players. That is happening. They just got into Azizi. Are talking to the NPCs, and they are currently talking to Sister Marlena. I found out that Kren might have taken the amulet. Also, they found out that the spirits give trials and tribulations of faith to the people.
By the way, I just want to let everybody know who's watching. I'm changing the stream title to "How Do We Open the Door."
Luckily, it will not stick to that when it goes back to the other stuff because you changed it midstream.
And I'm just saying, at the moment, that's what it is.
For all of like 3 of us. But yes. So one is a trial of temptation,
Oh
where
no.
the specters manifest as a shadowy, infernal versions of demons, devils, or other style of beings that Tiliana had indeed once slain. She doesn't really know much because she had about that because they haven't done that to her. There is the trial of guilt, where the specters assume the forms of souls that have been killed, specifically tieflings or devils who were once sentient beings, and they confront the people of the city with haunting memories and accusations, forcing them to relive their worst actions, failures, and regrets. She's had to deal with a couple times, and she states that you have to face your past and learn from it. There is the trial of corruption, where the specters embody unholy fiends and demonic forces to try and make you think that they are going to hurt you, but if you stand strong, they won't actually do anything. Highly unlikely. You got at least 2 of you, cleric and paladin, know that that's not usually how specters work. Just because you stand your ground, they're not going to hurt you. Yeah.
Two things now comes to mind. Just saying, but two things now come to mind.
And the most common trial is the trial of the unworthy. The specters manifest as powerful forces, invoking memories of Tiliana's enemies. And in this trial, people are forced to fight their way through the specters. Each battle is designed to test their stamina, determination, and ability to hold onto their faith in the face of overwhelming odds. Those are the ones that she's heard of. Anyways. So what do you do? Bless you.
Thank you. Liar sneezes.
Wild party?
I am a sneeze, father of a chew.
Yes.
If you can name this movie, we can be friends.
I'm your sister-in-law. I get a pass.
You've seen it with me several times, and it involves Carrie Yules. It's not
Then we have
Princess
a
Bride.
goldfish.
Prince of Thieves,
Oh.
Hot Shots, Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes.
Harry Elwes.
We're
A
men.
liter to water,
Men
but
in
she won't
tights.
drink, yo.
Sorry. I introduced Tasha to that finally. The Men in Tights
Such a good
song.
movie. Such a good movie.
I haven't shown her the whole movie, but I introduced her to the song.
So you have to watch both movies. You have to watch the full version of Prince of Thieves or whatever it is with Kevin Costner, and then you got to watch
Men in
that
Tights.
version. And they're basically the same movie, but they're both good in their own way.
Oh yeah.
I especially like the part with I challenge you
Blinken,
with a
what are
duel.
you doing? I'm guessing there's
Guessing?
no enemies?
I guess they're not coming. Blind guy in the tree doing this as the lookout. Or my personal favorite, he walks in the court and the sheriff slaps him with a glove. I challenge you with a duel. He picks up a metal gauntlet, slaps him across the face back, and goes, I
I
accept.
accept.
No, if I recall correctly.
Such
Yeah.
a good comedy movie.
So these are the different trials that the sister knows about, and she's not sure if Kren is controlling them or if he has the amulet, but she suspects him as he seems to be very gaunt, very tall, and has a weird aura about him that she can't quite place. But he feels dangerous to her, so she purposely avoids him because he often tends to go to the tavern, and she doesn't like him. She accepted his help at one point to help clean the temple because the others had left the temple for the week and she had been alone and needed the help to clean it. And that's when everything kind of started to go nuts.
Sideways.
Cattywampus.
Yes,
I
Catty
say
Womp.
we should go say hello.
That seems like a good idea.
Also, just throwing this out there, not saying that could be it, but what is the possibility of these specters and spirits being nothing but illusions?
From what we understand, well, from what I've seen, they actually take the unfaithful into the forest to torture them. So they can actually do physical harm enough that they will be dragged out of the city.
Hmm. I see. All right, well, I think we need to go make a little visit.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Alright, so you know that he tends to be at the tavern. He was there earlier, but given that it's been in a couple of hours,
One
you
moment.
figure that probably not still there. So how would you like to go about trying to track him down?
I'm not a tracker, so I can't really help in that planning. I think Dash needed a AFK for a second.
Yeah, he's not a tracker either. Your tracker would be the rogue,
Alright, yes, I'm
LaRouge.
I believe.
So roguish one. Where would you go if you were him trying to hide from anyone and, possibly had parched lips or something? Yeah, parched throat thirsty.
I do not know. I'm probably gonna look for some place sketchy, kind of necromancy y. I don't know.
Necromancy. The temple is necromancy. But clearly he's not there because you guys just came from there.
Yes.
So your
Well,
options for places to go, if I can find the right channel,
If I could find the rogue, I could probably get info.
And
is
back.
the Hollow Hearth, which is the inn, the general store, the Hollow Store, which is another form of a store, and again, the temple where you just came from.
It's a very small
is,
town with not very much in it, and all of the places that we would want to look don't look like they'd be here, and all the places that are here don't look like we'd want to look in.
is the rogue still in the tavern?
You assume not because it's been a couple of hours.
We might as well go and find out.
Oh,
The rogue.
the rogue, not Kren.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Could be the same answer for both of them. The only way to find out would be to go there, unless we somehow
go
have a way of
to the
magically
temple,
contacting.
or go to the tavern and be like, looky loo for Corinne,
Yeah.
and then
If nothing
Yeah,
else, we
Kren
ask.
is not
Yeah, we ask about
Corinne,
Kren. Ask your
the
rogue
rogue.
friend.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we ask about all of it. If you find him, you ask about him. It's like, hey, have you seen him? Or you ask other people, have you seen him? And if we don't, and
So you're
if no
looking for
one's seen
Lena.
one, they might have seen the other.
Yeah. She'll look for Leonard.
Lena is still there. She's drinking and watching the entire tavern, trying to figure out who she can cut a purse from any of the recent people who passed by. Because this is a city that a lot of people pass to but don't really stay at. Unless they're staying at the inn for like a night.
Lyra will
There are much more lucrative things than being a cut purse. Holy cow!
slide her 2 gold pieces, and then Thieves Can't go. I'm looking for Kren.
What do you need him for? She'll do the yoink and go, what do you need him for?
We have reason to believe he might be the cause of the spectre problem. And of course, this is all in Thieves Can't, because
Yep.
why let the public know what she's wanting?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, he tends to be out in the forest just outside of town. Some say he's the one torturing people. I say that that's where he's been doing a ritual.
A ritual? What sort of ritual?
He wants to give the souls to someone that is his master. Not sure who, but he has a weird green aura about him. Familiar to Lyra.
Maybe he's just
Goes,
green
"Oh."
with envy.
Maybe
Interesting.
he's a Hulk's little brother. He doesn't get mad. He just gets disappointed.
Aww. Gypped.
Can't think of the
Doesn't
god's
get the
name.
full rage conversion.
Exactly.
Turns green, gets a tiny bit stronger. That's it.
Well, the Red Hulk that's coming out looks
Oh,
odd.
that's Thunderbolt. That's Betty's dad, actually.
Yeah, that's Betty's dad. I remember that much
And
from the
instead
character.
of getting stronger, he's like super hot or something.
Yeah, it's
Only
weird.
reason I know this is if you watch actually the animated Hulk's Agent of Smash is actually really well done.
Nice.
Well, I was curious about these other Hulks and it was on Netflix.
Yeah, like
give it a shot.
There's an entire comic series called Planet Hulk, which is an entire planet of Hulk.
Yes, I haven't seen that one yet.
But yeah, Lyra will kind of she'll pause for a moment and
Suddenly have an internal suddenly have internal flashback to that scene with that guy that did the thing and the stuff that you're like fuck about, and then come back to this scene and go.
Give me a Arcana check there, Tasha.
Yeah, give me a minute.
You okay?
Ooh. Okay. That would be a no. You recognize the comment of green aura, but you're not sure why you recognize it.
You don't quite piece 2 and 2 together yet.
1-800 Warlock Daddy, is he one of yours?
Well, there's a warlike daddy's eating. Can't come to the phone right now.
Beep, beep, beep. The number you're calling is unavailable at this time. Please try again later.
You ask that just doesn't seem like Dasher's taking a drink or something.
Hey Rosie, how'd that one go with the priest? Your something about your prayers are important to us or something?
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The demonic priest hotline or whatever.
Priest hotline.
I
The
can't
demon
remember.
the demon you're contacting cannot come to the service at the moment.
That's what it was.
And
Yes,
yes.
thank you,
The
Dad.
demon you're attempting to summon can't come to the can't come to the call
Can't
right
come to your
now.
ritual at the
Please leave
moment.
your-
Please leave a message after the tone, and he will try to contact you as soon as he can. Can. Thank you.
Yes.
Your prayers are welcomed, and we love your service, or something. Oh.
Something to that effect. It was quite funny.
But yeah, Sky Daddy's currently not available because the player that helps me do him is currently eating.
No worries,
I was actually taking a drink of my tea over here when you said that.
Funny enough. Okay, I had to do it. It's the Husband Hotel meme, but I have to fucking do it.
Alright.
But no, yeah, no help for you today.
No worries.
That's all I had to say. That's all I had to say.
Of course.
It's accurate.
Yes, it is, but still.
How come I've never watched that show, but I still know it's accurate?
I fucking love Alistair. You very much are Alistair.
Well, thank you.
Who doesn't like Alistair? That's the best part.
I am Charlie. You are Alistair.
I also like the uncut Alistair, which is from the live streams with Vizzy. Where the
Oh,
voice
yeah,
actor-
yeah.
Yeah.
The voice actor's unhinged as fuck.
Well, and not just
I
that.
see some of the Comic-Con
The
stuff.
voice actor is just a straight up dad's joke type of guy, and it just makes it even better with Alistair voice. Anyways, continue on.
So, yeah. He's currently unavailable, but it sounds familiar. But there's a ritual out in the forest that tends to take souls and green aura.
Somebody in the woods is doing nasty things, and somebody should stop them.
Yes.
Somebody might be us, but we'll have to see what the pay is first.
I mean, if
Yeah,
they're
what's
doing
the
nasty
worst
things
they,
in the woods, I kind of want to stay
Alva's
away.
paying you fairly well. Alva's paying you guys fairly well. He is a high mage of the Elven capital. So,
What was he paying us to do again?
to help the city deal with the specters.
To help the city deal with the specters. Help
Uh-huh.
deal specters. Specters deal help. Okay.
So we're supposed
Deal
to deal
with
them
the
into a poker
specters and
game or
help.
something? What?
Or we're supposed to help the specters and deal with the villagers. Okay.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that is heavily twisted.
What was the question again? Just kidding.
All right. So, yes.
What would you like to do, Miss Rogue?
She will thank the other rogue for her time, and goes, yeah, keep the gold on me for helping. And
All right. I'm assuming I'm in the tavern with the rogue right now, but not particularly in the conversation.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just.
I'm
There's
somewhere in
thinking-
the I'm somewhere in the tavern right now. Well,
Yeah,
I have been paying attention to the conversation, and at this point, I stand up, walk over to the rogue she's talking to, slap her on the back, and say, "Oh my God, you're so generous! Thanks for buying the entire tavern around!" And walk out of the door with my friend.
Now
You're a dick.
that's a dick move. Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Dick.
There's multiple ways to be a dick. That's just one of them. Goddamn.
I golf clap in your general direction, sir. That was epic.
I'm like, okay, how can we leave
Fuck
this
you.
scene so we can move on to the next one without it being too fuck it, let's go hard. Let's
Yeah, that
Here we
makes sense.
go this way.
This way.
go out
Alright.
screaming.
So, Rogue, do you tell them anything that you just learned?
Yes, she will definitely be out like the the guy we're looking for is making strange rituals in the forest. And pretty much everything he told me she'll tell them as I'm trying not to like
Die.
cough it too long. Yeah.
To the forest, it seems.
V just kind of
Good. I'll be depending on how close the trees are together. I might feel in my element. Really good with labyrinths.
So V puts up a finger and goes, "Yes, to the forest." As she just kind of like points at all of the wooden areas, like exactly where.
Everybody, give me a perception check.
The fuck was that noise?
That
Blowing
was
my
the
nose, sorry.
perception check.
25. That's an awesome perception check. Holy shit. Perception check. I'm sorry.
That's hilarious. Okay, but you guys heard it one time, but because I'm her roommate, I hear
I
this.
heard it 3. Rose, I heard 3.
I heard 3.
I'm so sorry. I'm rusty.
No need to be sorry. I'm not upset in the least.
No, I mean, like, you guys heard the series of nose blowing once. I got to hear it from Tasha actually doing it, and then the
Oh, I
mic
get it.
picking it up. So, honk, 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 honk.
This is the only one that doesn't
So-
perceive something. She
It's
was
the one
busy
who asked the
sneezing.
question.
All right. So everybody except for Lara, because she's busy
Lyra was busy sneezing.
Yes.
sneezing.
Wooga!
You see a flash of green that seems to be in the heart of the forest, due south, just
That's
past,
I think we got a-
directly past.
I think we got a
The,
quest
temple.
marker.
That,
Oh,
so
right there.
it's pretty
Ding,
much
ding.
it's pretty much V pointing like in where, and to just see this flash green light. She's like, never
Where?
mind.
Bing.
She's like, apparently I used my divine intervention already. Let's just go.
Right.
You know, Lara's like, where are we going? Because blind bitch syndrome.
Everyone points in everyone starts walking in a direction.
In the direction past the temple.
Yep.
So you guys are at the inn. You walk up the street, around the temple, and it's directly behind the temple in that area that says the actual name of the village, the Azizi village. It's in that general area.
I will say, as V's like walking in direction, you guys can hear her mumble, ask a sarcastic question, get a divine answer. What the fuck is that?
You hear this little voice singing, "Oh, we-oh, 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 we-oh. Oh, we-oh, oh, we-oh, we-oh."
Oh,
Then all of a sudden, hi-ho, it's off where we go.
off to work we go. Do 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 do. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho.
Shit, we've got marching music.
As we look through the crowd, through the trees, we see a bunch of random dwarfs. And this lady that's real sexy, black hair, red lips, walk by.
Whipping them all.
I told you to get my gold, motherfucker! You didn't mind enough. Poor Happy.
Who does V worship as a cleric? Or what ideals does she worship as a cleric?
Hmm?
Who does V as cleric worship?
Truth, happiness, in the American way?
Dave from finance.
Dave's not here, man.
It's Torback.
I knew I never should have told Rhea that whole Dave thing, man.
Of course you should.
If you didn't, Neil would have.
I did
Okay,
too.
if you're so smart, name the movie it's from.
I don't fucking remember.
One of the Cheech and Chong movies, I think.
Cheech and Chong still stoned or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
There's too many of them to count at this point.
I think there's like 10 or 15 movies or so.
Oh, they did a lot of
one.
those.
I just remember the one that get abducted by aliens.
I still like
I remember Cheech Chong
Born
go to
in
White
East LA.
Castle.
That was such a good movie too. All
Yeah.
that shit for those little itty
Push
burgers,
Parker.
man.
So the forest around you, though it looks lush on the tops of the trees, with the wonderful 25, I believe it was, from V, and the 23 from Retaxis, you both can see that the roots of the trees are actually rotting, as if the spirits of the trees themselves are being torn away from this place. Lyra, you feel at home here. You feel at peace. Retaxis feels like he needs to crawl out of his skin. Because, yay for warring patrons!
Fun. So
You
obviously
already-
something is affecting the land, so we should figure out what the
Hmm.
if it's a plague or a virus or something, because something is really, really not right here. Like I don't feel like I belong here. Like as you see me like clawing at my chest, like peeling little, flicking little like
Ooh, what's that touching my
scales
skin?
off and
Oh, why is
stuff.
it crawling on me? Ah, why does it feel so icky? Oh, what's that between my toes?
Ew, was it slimy?
Because I know a bunch of us are
Ew, moving.
neurodivergent in this chat. You know that phantom sensation of like a bug crawling on you or like a hair
Oh
that
god, I
just
hate that
passes your
feeling.
arm? But there's nothing there.
Yeah,
That is what Retaxis
But you
is
swear
feeling.
it's there. You swear like there's a spider
swear
or
to
something
God
crawling up
there's
your
something
back,
there.
but it's not there.
That is what you're feeling, Retaxis. That is what Retaxis is feeling. And he's like he said, he's scratching at his chest. Lyra, you feel like this is the best spot A in the world. This feels
oh,
like the best place to be. It is crawling with necrotic energy, and it's very clearly your patron's domain.
oh yeah, she's definitely at home. She's like, yeah, this has my patron written all over it.
She's so
I can
she's
see her
so
basically
happy.
skipping.
Her cheeks are getting rosy.
Yes,
I can see her basically like doing the like do skip jump down the road kind of a thing.
pretty much. Maybe try and steal a few souls here and there, you know.
Oh, there's lots of souls just rampant around here because this is where the specters are originating from. So there is like lesser specters that are easy to scoop up into that ring, but there's also
yeah,
nature spirits that are everywhere. It looks like he's corrupting the spirits of the nature into further specters. So not only is it possibly enemies of Tiliana, but it's the land itself, from what you guys can feel and see.
So,
This is battle cast.
Lara kind of goes, but how do we fix this? This is, well, she wants to fix it, but she doesn't because she's like, this is my patron's area.
I was
You
gonna
know?
say, do you really want to fix it? Because this is your
No.
patron.
She goes,
What does the party want to do, though? Dash, Neil?
I'm still waiting to see what the situation leads to. I have not decided whether I'm helping destroy or grow anything until I know what's going on.
Yeah, same with me. I'm along for the ride, and I'm just kind of creeped out because this area is against
Your
kind of my
character
religion.
obviously has a vibe against this place. It doesn't necessarily mean you want to destroy
Yeah.
it right now, but you'd probably be more inclined to be like, I need this thing destroyed. It shouldn't exist.
Yeah, because necrotic energy is probably not my thing. Unlike
Probably not.
Ash's character, who's in
Well,
her
I
glory
mean-
right now.
Yes.
It is, but it isn't because Zas is in her current form. Kind of in the necrotic, weird destruction thing, but it's not her energy doing it. It's Randak's energy. And you know
Which
that
would piss the other deity off because, hey, that's my gig.
exactly. So they constantly war against each other, which is why one feels really happy, one feels really not happy right now.
The whole
Everybody give
banging
me another
heads,
perception check.
banging my fists together as they're fighting, like they're, you know what I mean?
Lyra in the
This could be
background doing
fun.
like.
Red Lyra?
Lyra in the background doing like backflips and cartwheels and sound of music, sound of music thing going on.
The hills are alive!
With the sound of necrotic.
The hills are
The
alive with the
ghosts.
sound of gunshots.
And you said perception, right?
Yes, please, everybody. That's
I got an
better.
11.
Better.
Yeah.
Is that a 9? Wow. Okay. Yeah, John really doesn't care right now.
I rubbed off my blindness.
Another nat from Kyle, and wow.
Yeah, most other games we play this, I can't roll for shit. Tonight I'm like, holy fuck, man! Every roll has been 20
You're on
plus.
fire tonight.
Every roll
V
I've had
does
is
not
20
care.
plus.
V does not
So-
care.
Everybody
Quick-
else in the group is kind of
Quick,
looking
Kyle,
around.
buy a lottery ticket.
No shit.
Everybody else is kind of looking around, kind of trying to figure out what's going on. Ritaxis feels a pull towards the center where the light had been, and almost like a guttural whisper of, "It's this way."
This way. Over here, man. You go this way.
Sorry.
You gotta
Where's the
go
island that
this
we should be
way.
standing for? East! That way! You understand the reference? You're awesome.
Yes.
Anyways. Yeah, no, you get this pull towards the center as if you're being guided by something. You already know what. Towards the center, saying,
I
"It's
say to
this
the
way."
entire group, am I the only person that's feeling being drawn that way?
I'm not being drawn to it, but I sense we need to go there.
Okay, so some's drawing me that way. Like, I'm almost hearing voices of that way.
And it's like a deep guttural draconic.
I
Almost.
highly recommend talking to your local cleric when we get back. Hearing voices is often a sign of inner trauma. I think I broke Rosie.
I want to see this. The draconic mental counselor.
Yes, I broke the DM.
Walk in the door, and you have this giant dragon with a clipboard, big glasses, going. So, how does it make you feel?
How does that make you feel?
Neil, that's the best Sigmund Freud voice.
So, heading towards the area, you manage to see someone that you have seen before, but unlike in the tavern, when he had his hood up and stuff, he looks a little different.
Huh.
He's a tall, gaunt figure, standing at 6'4", with a thin, almost skeletal frame. His features are sharp and angular, his skin a sickly, pale hue that gives him an eerie, almost ethereal quality. Really like the ethereal word.
Apparently.
Right.
His long, dark hair is pulled back into a rough ponytail, and his face is often shadowed by a tattered hood, though at the moment it is down. His most unsettling feature is his piercing green eyes, which seem to glow with an unnatural, like a
Vibrance.
decay, a vibrance, but like magically so.
Hmm.
They've got that shine to them that you can't explain. It's like there's something about them that they're just what?
Yes.
What? Why?
His clothing is a mixture of worn scholar's robes and practical adventuring gear. The armor underneath his cloak, with a weathered oversized satchel slung over his shoulder. His hands are long and spindly, the fingers occasionally twitching as if itching for some unknown purpose. He carries an assortment of books, scrolls, and other stuff where the pages seem to be filled with more arcane symbols and diagrams than anything scholarly, and there's a faint but unmistakable scent of sulfur that lingers in his wake. Around him is a giant, and no, I don't actually have a note circle for once
Holy
drawn,
shit! I mean,
Thankfully.
but normally I draw my note circles because I usually prepare a little better than this. I'm getting there. I'm getting back to my old ways. Okay, leave me alone. I haven't. This is your first note circle that I have sicked on you this entire time for both campaigns. So I've gotten better at my note circles every single fucking mission. The history of the note circle is they walked into a room, saw a big giant glowing circle, walked out, got the cherry juice, wrote nope on a sign, and
Yep.
walked out of the entire area.
Yep.
And from then on, my summoning circles have been called nope circles.
Nope circles.
But it's a giant circle glowing a disturbing necrotic green, like the color of decay and toxins. And it seems like the air around it is like shimmering with a slight mist. And there's symbols all around the outside, almost like a protective barrier in a way. And on the circle itself, there's about 4 different layers of it. There's like the little mini circle where he's standing, then there's the circle outside it, then an out kind of like a ring of like the rings of a tree, and each one has different symbols on it, and you can see that there is fresh blood from about 4 or 5 hours ago. So he took the spectres had taken somebody just last night. Level of fresh blood on the circle. And Kyle, you definitely feel the urge to destroy. Urge to kill rising? Yeah. Zas, your patron, does not like this circle, does not like this energy whatsoever. And yeah, there's
Well, I
lots of
say
dead
we
bodies
should
everywhere.
go up and approach this guy and see what's up.
I agree. We should further investigate before we make our final assessment.
Just because he looks that
No.
way doesn't mean he's necessarily going to attack us.
Lara's just like, you know.
I can't touch this. Yo, yeah, awesome. I'm in my element.
Yep,
Doing cartwheels and backflips and shit.
So how do you approach
pretty
him?
much.
Send the happy
Um,
one. Send happy
mean-
pants up there.
Lara will definitely approach him and be like, hey, buddy,
Uh,
what you doing? Type thing.
Yo,
Hey,
big
bud.
daddy,
What's his name from fucking Friends? Hey, how you
Yep.
doing?
Joey.
My mind went to
how
the TikTok
you
guy. I don't remember who it
doing?
is.
For some
Joey,
reason,
I
I'm thinking of
think.
TikTok
Joey.
guy.
Joey.
Yeah.
It's
I'm sure it's
Joey.
Joey.
Yeah, the one I'm thinking of is
Hey, how you doing?
the one I'm seeing is the TikTok guy that does the news and stuff that I listen to. That goes, "Hey Canada," or "Hey insert country." Hey
Yeah.
bud, what you doing?
My personal
Yeah.
also fame is Philip DeFranco. Hello, you beautiful bastards.
Hello, you beautiful bastard.
Accurate.
Now
That is
remember,
accurate.
subscribe or I'll punch you in the throat.
Or the dick.
Today, and you might get some wonderful things. Anyways, Lyra. You say hi, how are you doing?
Goes dancing up there.
We will follow her. Well, I will.
Yes.
I'll go up there, but I'm not going to get very close to this guy
You're
because
like further away. You're like, eh,
I'm on
it
the
feels
outside
icky.
edge of the party. Like you can be over there, man.
Dude, you're giving the heebie-jeebies.
icky. Yeah.
Your god is your patron is sitting there smashing on the back of your mind, going,
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Jack.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill
then
it, kill it.
all of a sudden it stops, sticks its thumb in its mouth, and starts pouting. I wanted him to kill.
Oh my god.
That's not quite that bad. But it's about as close as you can get to that, because she's like, just fucking kill it, just fucking kill it, just
Goddamn
fucking kill it,
son of a
it's
bitch.
fucking run, let's fucking kill it. Fuming dragon much. So when you approach Kren, he seems to be very kind of quiet and aloof, as he looks at you and goes, "Greetings. How may I be of service?"
Well, first off, you can explain what's going on here, sir. This
What?
does not look like a
Yeah,
regulation
man.
circle. I'm sorry.